In 1968, the United States was a country in motion. Cities were loud, televisions glowed late into the night, and pockets were heavy with loose change. Among the nickels, dimes, and quarters lived a small copper coin that almost no one paid attention to: the 1968 Lincoln penny. It was tiny, simple, and ordinary, bearing the calm profile of Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back. Every day, millions of these pennies slipped quietly from hand to hand. They dropped onto store counters, disappeared into couch cushions, rattled inside glass jars, and were spent without a second thought. No one stopped to admire them. No one imagined destiny hiding in a single cent. At the U.S. Mint, machines thundered, day and night stamping blank copper discs into freshly born pennies. Some were struck in Philadelphia, some in Denver, and some in San Francisco. Each carried subtle differences: a tiny letter beneath the date, a slightly sharper strike, a deeper color. To the public, they were all the same. But to the future collector, they were seeds of possibility. Because history has taught one strange truth: sometimes the smallest mistakes, the rarest conditions, or the most perfect survivals can turn the least valuable object into a priceless treasure. Years passed. The 1968 pennies aged. They darkened. They scratched. They traveled through decades of human life: lunch money for children, spare change for phone calls, wishes tossed into fountains, emergency coins taped inside wallets. Some were lost forever. Some slept inside dusty jars. A few were carefully saved by collectors who believed every coin had a story. And in those quiet spaces between fact and imagination, legend began to grow. Coin forums, late-night videos, and whispered conversations started to speak of extraordinary pennies, coins with rare errors, flawless surfaces, or mysterious histories. Among these stories came one particularly powerful rumor: that somewhere, somehow, a 1968 penny might exist that is so rare, so unique, that its value could reach into the millions. Some legends stretched even further, daring to name a number almost impossible to believe: $7 million for a single penny. No verified auction has ever proven such a sale for a 1968 cent. And yet, the story refuses to die. Because it isn't really about the money. It's about hope. It's about the idea that something overlooked can become extraordinary. That something, ordinary, can carry a secret. That a single moment of attention could transform pocket change into a life-changing discovery. Imagine a man cleaning out his late grandfather's attic. Dust floats through the sunlight. Old boxes creak open. Inside one sits a small, rusted tin filled with coins. Most are dull. Most are worthless. But among them lies a 1968 penny, redder than the rest, sharper, almost untouched by time. He turns it between his fingers. Doesn't know why his heart beats faster. He only knows it feels different. Imagine a child pouring out a jar of pennies onto the floor, the sound echoing like rain. Thousands of copper circles scatter, and there beneath them is a single coin with a tiny S mark, a strange doubling. On the date, a surface that catches the light in an unusual way. The child doesn't see millions. The moment has begun. This is why people still search. They study mint marks. They examine errors. They hold magnifying glasses under bright lamps. They compare edges, weigh copper, inspect every line of Lincoln's face. They are not only hunting for coins, they are hunting for stories, for proof that history still hides in small places. For the thrill of maybe, the 1968 penny, whether worth 1 cent or 1 fortune, has become a symbol. A reminder that value is not always loud. Sometimes it whispers. Sometimes it waits decades to be noticed. Sometimes it lives in a jar on a shelf while the world rushes past. And so the legend continues. Somewhere. In a drawer, a basement, a field, a forgotten collection. There may still be a 1968 penny that no one has truly seen yet. A coin with a rare mistake. A coin in perfect condition. A coin with a story so unlikely it sounds impossible. Whether it will ever reach millions is unknown. But every time someone pauses before spending a penny, every time someone looks twice at a date, every time a jar is opened instead of ignored, the dream lives on.